Welcome to Deckline episode 10. I'm your host. My turn as always, and I know what you're thinking. I thought episode 10 would be in 2040. Joke's on you. Let's not hesitate, waste no more time. Let's roll it. So CardistryCon 2019 tickets went up for sale. Now there's still tickets available and there's even a little bit of VIP tickets left. And if you don't know what VIP includes, well, I memorized all of it. It includes full access to CardistryCon 2019 with reserved seating, an elite swag bag valued at over $200, a limited edition t-shirt and hat, first dibs on any merchandise, and an invitation to an official after party on Sunday night. So that's about it for the CardistryCon 2019 tickets. Now CCC 2019 has started. Now you're probably wondering, what's CCC? Well, that's the CardistryCon Championship. Wow, you didn't know about that? Must be behind the times.
Reliable, pollution-free electric vehicle which can be driven on the road by anyone.
You should enter the CardistryCon Championship. Know why? Because first place gets $2,500 cash money, a free trip to CardistryCon, a stay at the House of Cardistry during CardistryCon, a first place trophy. Look at Michalko. He's so happy. Look at Edgar. Edgar's so happy. 100 assorted decks from Art of Play, 36 decks from New Deck Order, 24 decks from Best Cardist Alive, and 36 decks of Origins and Pulse from Cardistry Touch. If you liked any of those prizes, then be sure to enter, because you can get a free ticket to CardistryCon 2019 if you win first, second, third, or even fourth place. Wow. So go check out all those other prizes, because I'm sure there's something that's going to interest you. Be sure to have all your entries in by April 1st, and be sure to use the hashtag 15 seconds to impress, CardistryCon and CCC 2019 in your post to be entered in. Now, speaking of entries, instead of having some clips for this episode, I figured I'd highlight the standouts of the available entries that have just been submitted. Now, there's not that many entries, so be sure to enter them in for a chance to maybe be featured in future episodes. But let's get into it. Starting with my boy Sib Faze. So Sib Faze has an amazing entry, and he starts it off with a Lego Love to Pirouette transfer. Then he goes into that interlock spin move, which we used. We didn't use. He used it in Organ Book, which we featured in the last episode. That's what I was thinking about, and that's why I said we. Isn't it crazy how the brain works? Then, a man after my own heart, he ends it with a diving board double TJ Murphy deck flip combo that you've seen Dan do before in Time Warp. I don't know if I have that clip for it, but if I do, it's definitely gonna be right here. So the most important thing about this move is that rather than the double actually landing back on top of the deck, he actually allows it to slip past the deck that's doing a deck flip and land on the bottom, and then the deck lands on top. So, very cool. I saw that, Sib. You sneaky boy. Sneaky, sneaky boy. Next up is Lucas, Rebel, or Rebel. I'm sorry if I butcher your last name, boy. Lucas's entry has concepts with fans and spreads, which you've seen in a lot of his posts recently, so I'm excited to see those and where he'll take them in the contest. Another thing in Lucas's video that's a standout is the double pollen fan that he does, so be sure to keep an eye out for that. Next up, we got Nicotalis. He starts with an amazing Cascade Star transformation, has a double pirouette, some amazing springs, spreads. Great job, Nicotalis. All right, next up we got Joe Ninomiya, also known as Ripinino, a Japanese cardist. What I love most about his entry is the use of a magical moment in his cardistry. Let's make magic magical again. None of that sponge rabbit stuff like that.
And that's what you get at the end. Look at that. Is that great? Say hi, everybody.
Good, man. Then last but not least, Leon Sanchez comes in with an entry. It starts off with this great fan, double fan. I don't know what it's called. I don't know how to do it. Do I even know anything?
Nope.
What doesn't this entry have? It's got a thumb fan into another fan. It's got this pyramid display. It's got two interesting one-handed cuts. Good job, Leon. Well, that about wraps up the CCC 2019 first highlights. We're basically gonna keep going over this as the competition or championship. It's called it. I keep saying that. Do you know how many times I've said competition when it's a championship? It's not a competition. Well, it is a competition, but it's a championship. Next up, Fontaine Cards just dropped their most recent pop-up with carrots video, jam video, filmed and edited by Kyle Tran. It is jam-packed, full of a bunch of moves from people like Matt Fox, Leon Sanchez, who knows, maybe even Johannes. Just be sure to check it out. Also, Carrots V2 and V3 dropped on March 13th, and despite the Instagram apocalypse that occurred that day, all of the carrots were eaten up quickly. Also dropped was a gilded deck of V3s. Also dropped was a line of clothing with hats and hoodies and even more stuff. Lastly, I want to mention Vin Cardistry's prototype playing cards that we featured in last episode. If you don't know, go check out that last episode. They got funded. So shouts out to any of you that supported his deck. Congratulations, Vin. Awesome work. The winner of Vin Cardistry's deck of cards, which is going to be printed shortly because they now just got funded, is, drumroll, Connor Drass. Be sure to message me and I'll put you in contact with Vin. We'll get you your deck of prototype playing cards. So, next episode, we're gonna be giving away my deck that I used of Black Tigers for the Black Tiger Edition episode. We're gonna give away the exact deck I used in the episode. Be sure to comment below what you wanna see in future episodes. These are great suggestions. I'm reading all of them and I'm hopefully implementing them. Let me know if I'm not implementing them to the way that you'd like to see them. Leave a comment down below. Be sure to be subscribed for a chance to win these. Thank you so much. Kisses to all. Bye bye.